Alright, hello everyone. It is Thursday the 22nd, and I figured since, this is going to be a pay per view that really is going to be short, given that only 5 notable events are going to be happening 4 matches, and then one, I guess, TV segment that they want to do for Peacock. I'm going to be predicting the 4 matches for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view taking place down under in Perth, Australia. Now, this is very important to note for this Saturday, February 24th. The pay-per-view will begin at 5 a.m. Eastern. Alright? 5 a.m. So, if you are a real wrestling fanatic, you might want to get some caffeine ready to go on Saturday morning. I, however, will be doing what most normal people do on a Saturday morning, and that is sleep in, and I'll just probably catch this. It'll probably be on demand at some point later in the morning or in the early afternoon hours. Because I'm trying to think. Saturday is going to be a very interesting situation because the Knicks don't play until later in the evening against the Celtics on ABC. Only other sports note that I got on my docket on Saturday is pretty much the Islanders Tampa Bay Lightning game on Saturday afternoon. But yeah, that's the way things go. There's like a 6 p.m. local start time in Perth, so just want to keep that in mind. Apparently, this is going to be the first event in Australia since Super Showdown in October 2018, and the only WWE event in the Asia Pacific region for this calendar year. Alright. And of course, this is the third in a row Elimination Chamber to be held outside of the United States. So let's just get into the 4 matches that we're going to get into. Now, this is going to take place at the Optus Stadium, and this is going to mark the first time that Rhea Bloody Ripley is going to be wrestling in her home country. So I guess that's how we're going to start this off. I mean, Rhea Ripley taking on Nia Jax. And I hate to play spoiler here, but the way things are going, yeah, I hate to say it, but Nia's winning the belt. They've been pushing Nia Jax for way too long. They made her irresistible and all that. So therefore, just because I feel like saying it, let's do it. Nia Jax will be your new Women's World Champion. End of story. And anybody else disagrees with me, well, too bad. That's the way I look at it, alright? Next up, we got the Judgment Day. Finn Balor and Damian Priest taking on New Catch Republic. So this is the team of Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. I'm sorry, but this was just a championship contender series recently that's happened. Honestly, it doesn't matter at this point because Judgment Day should be walking into WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia as your undisputed tag champs. So I expect that Finn Balor and Damian Priest will retain. So it won't be a complete lost night for the Judgment Day in Australia. Finn and Damian will keep their belts, but Mommy's going to lose her championship. That's the way things are going to end up, I think, for now. Okay. Next up, we're going to go to the Men's Elimination Chamber match. The winner will receive a World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania 40 against Seth freaking Rollins. You got Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, LA Knight, Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul. Now, I'm going to say it off the bat. LA Knight, not going to win. I think they're going to push LA Knight to take on Gunther at some point. So, the way things are going, I know we don't want to see Drew take on Seth again. But Drew feels like he got cheated out of his live crowd reaction a couple of years ago in Tampa, obviously because of COVID, and we all know how that ended up. So I'm going to say it now. I think Drew McIntyre is going to win the match. And he will face Seth freaking Rollins. And we're going to have to go through yet another match where Seth and Drew face each other. Yeah, that's the way things are going. For these other men in the match, do I feel bad for them? No. That's the way things are going. And lastly, let's just get into the Women's Elimination Chamber match. The winner will face Rhea Bloody Ripley. Because we know right now that Bayley is facing Io Sky at WrestleMania. That's already a given. Bayley already made her choice. So Becky Lynch takes on Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, and Raquel Rodriguez. This is an obvious. The man is going to win and get her World Women's Championship match at WrestleMania. The way things are going, I mean, they want to keep the feud going between Nia and Becky, so why not? Becky is your winner here. Alright? So that's where I'm going to wrap up this brief pay-per-view prediction video. As far as the Grayson Waller effect, I had a feeling that was going to happen. I mean, should it make an interesting segment with Seth freaking Rollins and Cody Rhodes? Yeah, I would say so, but we'll see how that segment plays out. So how long do I expect this pay-per-view to last? Probably a good 3 hours. I think this pay-per-view will probably wrap up at 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning here on the East Coast. So that's the way things are going to end up for the Chamber. I've said what I needed to say. So that's where we will wrap up this video. Thank you all very much for watching. If you want to wake up early on Saturday morning, there will be people who will do that. But again, I'm sleeping in. It's a Saturday. And plus, again, the Islanders have a game Saturday afternoon against Tampa Bay Lightning. So honestly, yeah, rather would get my sleep so I could get ready for the Islander game later in the afternoon. So that's it. Enjoy the pay-per-view, and thank you for watching. The next pay-per-view prediction video will, of course, be the 2-night WrestleMania predictions that I will have to figure out once we get into the first week of April. So until the next one, please take care.